Try and get a piece of candy. I was trying to set up to do a double live, but it didn't work. Because technology hates me. Sorry for chewing. I hope you can't hear that. A pile of candy in the bed. It's really just where there's originals. But not originals. Like where there's originals but they're soft in the middle. So they're great. And this is how I lay now. I'm so tired. There's nobody watching, so I am all alone. I am all alone right now. It's sad and sad, but that's okay. You guys are all at the lake camping. Sorry, I'm making all the noise with the wrapper. Anyway, I need more candy. Because I can. Anyway, so I'm getting ready to leave again. I'm in Selah, Washington right now at my friend's place, and it's lovely, and I could stay here forever if I wanted, but I have to move on because I need to start heading across the country. But I need places to stay across the country. So, Montana. Hey, Montana. I'm going to be in Billings, hopefully Thursday. And I would stay longer if I had a place to stay. So, if you got a place in Billings and you could lend it to me or let me sleep on a couch or whatever, that would be great. I have found yard boats, quite a few in fact. I'm trying to see if they've uploaded onto the internet yet. I don't believe so. Really? What's going on? Sorry for anybody that is tuned. No one is tuned in, but if there were people tuned in, this would be very boring content. My apologies. Anyway, this is weird. Why doesn't everything just upload automatically? Like I took like 5 screenshots yesterday. Anyway. I need to do new headshots. Blah. So I was hoping to like tell you all about my trip so far. No one is watching. And we're now like 5 minutes in, and I doubt anyone's gonna watch all of that to get to this. I'm not even sure if I should continue this live or start a new one. I was ill prepared. I don't know why. I'm ever ill prepared. I should have this down, but I don't. Um, so anyway, I left Vegas and I headed to Boise. I stayed in Boise for a week with friends from high school, and I had a delightful time with them. I went to a high school football game. I couldn't quite understand why the... Uh-oh. Okay, I don't know what happened. But we're back. Went to a high school football. I don't know if this is on. I have a piece of chicken stuck between my teeth. Okay, anyway, I went to a high school football game. They don't want me to tell this story. And the mascot was the Patriots. And there were kids there wearing eye patches and bandanas and drawn on mustaches. And I was like, why are you dressed like a pirate? And I didn't want to really know, but it seems like the Idaho school system has failed those kids. It was weird. Anyway, it was fun. High school football game. We lost terribly. We were not a good team. The other team was far superior, and I wanted to go on their side real bad. Bleachers seats are the worst. Those were terrible to sit on. I just wanted to cry. My butt hurt so bad. Why haven't we have not figured out the technology that should improve that? Like, you have to buy maybe that's the scam, is that big booster club is like, hey, you got to buy the seat in order to sit comfortably at the game, and you got to get that through us because we are big booster club conglomerates. Anyway, my butt hurt after that. But then, so then I headed from Boise. Boise, it is pronounced Boise. It sounds pretentious, and I hate it. And all of every being of my body is like, no! Say it the right way, Amy. And I'm like, this is the right way. This is the way they say it. And I need to respect that. That it's Boise, and I don't know why we don't just do that with everything. When someone's like, no, it's pronounced this, why we don't just go, okay, and then pronounce it that way forever, instead of arguing about it. That's not how you say your own name. And they're like, no, but it is, and you just refuse to say it that way. It's not nice. Anyway, Boise, I'm going to respect the pronunciation of your name just like your pronouns. So from Boise, it's hard. From Boise, I came up to Yakima area, to Selah, Washington, which is on the east side of the state, kind of towards the middle. But it's such a nice little spot. My friend is such a lovely guest room. And so I stayed here a couple days, and then I headed up north to Bellingham, Washington, to see my kiddo. And meanwhile, the whole time I drove food delivery services to make money to pay bills and everything. So that's what I do. That's how I get around. It's how I fill up the gas tank. So if at any point you want to help me get to the next location, you can check the link in my bio. I have a Linktree link in my on my channel, and maybe it'll be in the description. I don't know. I haven't put it there because I'm terrible at this. But anyway, if someone tunes in and is watching this ever on recast, rerun, what is it called when it's just on like video? No one is watching this live, so if you have questions, you'll have to type them in the comments, and I will probably answer them as long as they're legitimate questions. Anyway, so I went up to Bellingham and stayed there a few nights with my kid, and it was just great. I love hanging out with him so much. So we hung out. I went and I drove a little bit, made some money there because I was so broke. And I was so behind on bills, but I got caught up today. I literally have about $5 surplus. Surplus for how long? I don't know. $5 in my bank account now. So obviously I gotta drive again tomorrow. But again, if you want to help, I have a Linktree. I think it's just Linktree, Amy Blackwell Comedy. But or that is my Venmo. If you want to send money, I will take it. So then I left Bellingham, headed back down here to. Oh no, I totally forgot about Portland. I went from Yakima to Portland, where I also drove and I ended up in Beaverton a lot. A lot of food deliveries over in that area. It was fun. So I ended up over in Beaverton for a lot of my days. I did a couple like dog check-ins. When I was in Portland, I kept getting offers for like Labor Day weekend to dog sit, and I wish I should have taken them. But I didn't, just because I wanted to get on my way. But anyway, Portland was great. I had a lot of fun. I ate at a really good Thai place. What was it called? It was Thai something. Derek, you're gonna have to remember what it was called for me. That was my friend Derek, who's a wonderful human being that I met in Conservatory Theater in Phoenix or in Scottsdale back in 2015. And so he and his partner bought a house, and it's an amazing spot in downtown Portland. Really cool area. It's literally walking distance from tons of eateries and stuff. And we ate at I think a place called like Protein Bowl or something like that. That was really good. And then the Thai place. Fuck, I cannot remember what it's called. Anyway, that was fun. So Portland was great. I had a good time. Then I headed up to Bellingham, where I got to see my son and hang out with him, and found so many yard boats that I definitely will have a completed calendar for you guys for 2023 here soon. So I got to figure out how to do like a pre-order thing. I got to figure out how much to even sell them for. So leave a comment on how much you would be willing to pay for a calendar to get it shipped to you, and I'll try and figure that into the budget. So let me know that. And next up is Montana. Well, next up is like Spokane and Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, which Coeur d'Alene, surprisingly, yay, we're back, I guess. Surprisingly, Coeur d'Alene, I'm just going to jump right back into it, is a native name and not a French. Even though it sounds French, I've always thought it was a French word, but it's native. Anyway, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, Spokane, Washington area. It would be best if I could make it to Coeur d'Alene, and then the next day I would drive to Billings, because Thursday I have shows. Anyway, I would like a place to stay. So if you know anybody in Spokane, Coeur d'Alene area, send them my way, if they wouldn't murder me, and I won't murder them. Oh, ew, I got soot on me. I don't even know how. Actually, I probably know how. Then Billings, then I don't know. I'm not sure where the next, because I don't want to drive more than like 8 hours in a day. So somewhere between 5 to 8 hours away from there on the 90. I think I'll be on the 90. Into Wyoming. That's the next state, right? I gotta beef up my geography. Anyway, I will be heading through from Billings, across the state through Miles City, and on to, well, eventually through North Dakota to Fargo. So I believe I need like another stop somewhere after Billings before Fargo. So I'm not sure where. Anyway, if you have a place, let me know. If you won't murder me or steal my shit, I don't have much. It would be great to not get murdered or thieved. Burgled. I don't know. Anyway, any of those things, that would be great. And then from North Dakota, I was going to go to Minneapolis, but my friend is unfortunately unwell, and so a visit now would not be great, which is a bummer. But because they were an awesome host last time I went through there, and they showed me all around Minneapolis, and it was great. So if you have a suggestion of where I should stop instead, maybe make it all the way to like I think I go through Madison, Wisconsin, maybe Appleton. Anyway, if you have any suggestions, I would love to hear them. If you have any ideas of places that I should stop and see along any of this path, let me know. If you have an extra $80 to buy me a National Parks pass, I would love to go to Yellowstone and do cool sightseeing there. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. If you catch this on repeat, enjoy the silliness. If you have any time, go check out my other socials. Check out my shorts here on YouTube and my other things that are very similar to that on the other platforms. It's all the same. But follow me wherever. Tell me where you want to see me go, and I will try to go there. Love you. Bye. I gotta end this now, and I don't know how.